Hello there, thank you for checking out this video. My name is Josiah Gilliam and I am the My Brother's Keeper Coordinator in the Mayor's Office of Equity. And our theme for My Brother's Keeper this year is wellness. And we decided to put together a series of videos in partnership with various community-based organizations and wellness and fitness experts that can demonstrate practices that we can incorporate into our daily lives that can help us embody wellness and mindfulness in our day-to-day existence. So please enjoy, check out the organizations if you feel led, feel free to incorporate these into your daily life, and please stay very safe and very well. Hello there, my name is Josiah Gilliam and I'm the My Brother's Keeper Coordinator in the Mayor's Office of Equity, and we're in the beautiful neighborhood of Lawrenceville today in Open Up Pittsburgh's new space, and I'm here with Mary Ellen, who's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Welcome up to our Open Up studio, and we're so glad to have you here today. My name's Mary Ellen, and I've been teaching with Open Up for a while now, and now we've landed ourselves a studio. We will be welcoming classes, workshops, very inclusive content here where everybody of all abilities are welcome. We do center all of our content on people living with disabilities. That way we can be truly inclusive and offer a tailored curriculum for everyone to be involved and to learn something new. So today we're going to dive into a practice, and I hope that you join, observe, or listen, and however it best supports you today. So let's get started in a comfortable seat. And if that for you is crossing your legs, sitting in a chair, or even having your legs unbound and forward, that's perfect. And let your hands drop into your lap. As you begin to just find the foundation of the ground, start to sense your breath. Something as we're diving into the school year, maybe back into the workforce of going into the office, a lot of different things can come up, and if we can come back to our breath, it's a wonderful way to reconnect with ourselves and sense how we're really feeling. Now that you've gotten a little bit more comfortable with that, you could try closing your eyes and see how the breath is then sensed with your eyes heavied. See the pit of your belly and balloon a breath into that space. Slowly deflate the balloon. Try that 3 more times. Inhale. Softly releasing into an exhale. Can we focus on the breath moving in and out of the nose? If the eyes have heavied, brighten them, opening them up. And find your way into tabletop pose. The hands will come to the floor and the knees underneath of the hips. Stretching our neck here mindfully as we steer our gaze over our left shoulder. Take your gaze to the right shoulder. Now, same idea, turn the head to the left and your hips to the opposite side. Incorporate the torso. Maybe you start to sense this elsewhere in the body. And then other side. And back to center. Child's pose, the knees can stay or begin to widen for more of a sense in the hips, and move the hips back any amount until you feel like, okay, I can stop, and maybe the head rests down. What's great about this opportunity is you can watch both myself and Josiah and see that our bodies are very different, but we all both get the opportunity to practice and sense our bodies. Feel that soft balloon expand and feel it empty. Come back into our tabletop position. Slowly finding our way to standing, we'll walk the hands back to our knees. Bring our hands to the hips and come upright. Okay, and from that position, step one foot forward, then the other, coming all the way up to our feet. Branch your arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. And stay here, mountain pose. It's intriguing how this is actually a balance shape. We're on both of our feet, but can you notice if the balance and the weight is in both legs? And challenge that by swaying a little bit from side to side, moving more pressure into the right side and then the left side, and then find the middle. Bring your hands to your hips, and we're gonna turn over our left shoulder. So however you're watching us, you'll follow us to one side of your mat, or whatever you're working on, a carpet, a blanket, or just the floor. And then step your feet out wide. Turn one toe open, and we're working with our right side, turning your right toes open, and then bend into warrior two. Before we reach the arms out, just feel, what do you sense in this right leg? Is there some strength? Is there fatigue? All of it's welcome. See if just noticing what is here for you can help you drop in to your body, your awareness, and back to that breath. Okay, swell the belly as you reach the arms. Deflate that belly and stay. Look over the front hand of the bent knee. Being right here in this moment. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten the leg, move your hips a little side to side, and parallel the feet. Walk your feet together to touch. And then sit your hips back, chair pose. Reach the arms by your sides and lift the chest up even higher. Straighten the legs and reach the arms up, upward hand salute pose. Bring the palms together and send them right in front of your chest. Now turn to the front of your space again, and we're gonna move into our second balance here, but actually with just one foot. So if you want to move to a wall, hold on to a chair, you're welcome to any of that. You're going to bend your left leg, standing on that right leg that we just strengthened. Peel the hip open. Stay, or maybe that left arm of your tree, the branch, begins to grow up the trunk of your right leg. You can first visualize it, see it, and then maybe it starts to grow. Return to that breath. And then maybe you play and you reach those arms up and find a little sway. Like, how is your first week back to all the things really feeling? Okay, is it like always super strong and stable, or is there like a little bit of chaos in the mix? Okay, root down, breathe in. Exhale as you exit the shape and come back into Tadasana. Let's find that whole thing other side, so you'll switch the direction of your body and you'll turn over your shoulder. Josiah will lead the way as those feet widen. Okay. And then warrior two, we'll turn out the left leg, the leg you didn't try to lead in warrior two yet. Begin to bend that front knee. What's maybe a word that comes to mind as you're in the shape? For me, it's stability, focus. And then as you send the arms out wide, warrior two, take your focus over the front hand of the open hip. Bring your hands back to your body as you straighten the front leg and move your hips a little bit around. Parallel the feet. Walk those feet together. Bend your legs and sit back like you're gonna sit in a chair. Reach the arms behind you. Good. And turn the palms towards one another. That's it. Open the upper back. Stand up, reach up, breathe in. Arms to your sides. And turn forward to the front of your space. And sometimes it can be really helpful to pinpoint a spot that brings you joy in the room. So even if that means you have to move your body and take your gaze there. So even as we get to maybe fumble in the shape, we can have that embrace of joy in the moment. Bend the right leg and switching sides for tree pose. Peeling the thigh open. Okay. Rooting into the feet, and then take your climb of that foot anywhere. Now, our hands were in front of us last time. If you want to reach behind you or stick to that first variation, you can. Hands might interlace as you steer the heart up to the sky. Maybe you do a little bit of movement in the torso just to challenge that balance. And then close the shape, bring it back down, and remind yourself of that balance in both of those feet. Okay. Reach the arms overhead, breathe in. Now we're gonna move towards the floor as you fold forward, hinging at the hips. Lower the head and the hands down. Bend your knees any amount to plant the palms about shoulder distance apart, and step your way back into downward facing dog. The hips will be the pinnacle of the shape. Bend your knees and let the head softly reach towards the floor. For some people, this can be accessed as a rest pose. But if you're feeling a lot of work in this shape, almost like a push-up, then you're not alone. That is something very relatable to a lot of us in this shape. Stay for another breath. And please lower the knees down into tabletop pose. Come onto your forearms and return to that movement of the head, gently looking over to one direction, sway the hips to the opposite. Might feel it a little bit more intensely in the neck and shoulder now. Other side, take your time. Come back to center. Have a seat and take your legs forward. We're gonna be on the floor now. From here, bring your feet in front of you, a gentle bend in the knee, and bring your hands either to the backs of the thighs or to your shins. If your seat is feeling uncomfortable, a blanket or even folding the mat up underneath of you is a nice way to lift those hips gently. From here, you're going to round the spine. Pull everything in and curl your chin to the chest. After you're feeling complete, make your way on to your back or stay upright. We're gonna move into a breath exercise, and Josiah is gonna recline back as an option you can observe and then maybe join him in. And I'm gonna stay upright as another option that you might feel more comfortable with. And once you've come to the position that you're going to stay in, bring your hands onto your body. If you want a reference point, one to the lower belly and one towards the chest, might feel comfortable here. The eyes can stay open but soft. And again, if playing around with closing the eyes is something you'd like to try, you can. Sense the feeling in your hands as you invite the breath in, and as you exit the breath out. Create a soft sound as if you were turning on the faucet of your sink. You sense an even pressure of the air moving into the nose and the air moving out of the nose. Feel that perfect temperature for you, and sense it as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Let the tongue be removed from the roof of the mouth and continue the cycle of breathing. I'll invite a counting 3-part breath in and 3-part breath out that you can join in at any time. So on your next exhale, empty the body and slowly breathe and fill up that soft balloon over 3, 2, 1. Relax the jaw, soften the shoulders. Exhale out of the nose. 3, 2, 1. Just stay here for a moment. Intentionally breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment just to feel the breath full in your body. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to observe no air. One more time. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Embrace this suspension. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Embrace this rest at the bottom. Return to your natural temperature, regulation, or speed of breath. And then stay here. Welcome to set a timer and hang out as long as you need, or naturally take your time coming up whenever you're ready. Thank you for your experience today, and we hope to practice with you together again.